Hi guys, it's Taiba and you're welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be talking about meditation and what it has done for me and some of the benefits related to it. Hope you enjoy it. So guys, now I have my laptop with me, and the reason why I tend to use my laptop is because it's just an easy way for me to write any notes. So basically, as you know, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about meditation. Everyone, I'm sure you must have heard of an app called OneDrive, and basically you can put all your documents in one place. Say for example, I feel like after I've meditated, I tend to jot down a few thoughts about the meditation process. Did I feel any better? Have I noticed a change in my behavior over the course of days, or even over the day? Did I feel better? Did I feel more energetic? So all those notes are basically put into here. What I've learned about meditation, what I've learned from other people's YouTube videos also, so I'll link them down below, the ones that I've taken a look at and I've taken inspiration from, and in a way I've noticed that we have had similar experiences. So yeah, I'll definitely link those down below. So without further ado, I'm just going to start talking about meditation and what I've learned from it. So meditation for me personally, a lot of people have their own definitions, but for me personally, it was getting to know my own mind. I think as human beings, we all have questions and we want answers to those questions, right? But sometimes we don't get them. We ask our parents, we ask our teachers, we ask our mentors, we ask our friends, but we still don't get the answer. So meditation basically helps you to find the answers within, and that does not happen immediately, and it is something that will take a bit of time. If it does happen for you, then job well done, but normally for a lot of people it does take a lot of time, especially it depends what kind of problem you're dealing with, and obviously finding the solution is going to take a lot of time. So guys, what I've learned from meditation personally is about staying calm. So for me personally, meditation is about quietening the mind down. There is a lot of chaos around us at the moment. There is a lot of mental chatter as well. A lot of thoughts are coming in and out, and they're not always good thoughts, they're bad thoughts also. It helps me find the answers within. We have these external distractions, we have technology, which I'll cover in another video, basically about the pros and cons of technology. But for me personally, meditation is about detaching myself from external distractions, and thinking about how can I balance, how can I maintain my mind, how can I regulate my mind, regulate my thoughts, get myself to quieten my mind down, and that will eventually help with anxiety, and it will help with the fact that you're feeling frustrated even though everything in life, for example, I'm sure you guys must have also experienced this. Sometimes everything is going so well in life, but then you still feel like nothing is going well. You feel frustration, you feel anxiety, you feel like nothing is going my way. You think you're the only unfortunate person on earth, and that may not be true. Remember, there is always someone who is ahead of you, but there is also always going to be someone who is in a much worse situation. And I think meditation, it teaches you to be able to have that sense of gratitude for life, that sense of that at least if you have a roof over your head. As I once I read this quote: if you have a roof over your head, you have people who love you, and you have food and water to drink, then you are basically wealthier than a lot of people around the world. A lot of people, they live in slums, a lot of people, they live in very deprived neighborhoods, and you've just got to count yourself lucky. Where are you and where are they? And then how can you basically, in a sense, we have a privilege above a lot of people, but it's about how can you use your privilege to help other people. You have the right. If you have the right to education, then well done, you are privileged. If you go to school and you've got a uniform, you're not going to school in a ripped uniform or anything like that, then congratulations, you are privileged. And you know, meditation basically helps you in counting your blessings rather than looking at the negative outlook of the situation that you're in. You can put a positive, you can always put a positive spin on a situation, no matter how worse of a situation it is. I feel like it is easier said than done, but I feel like we can always put a positive spin on that. So my second point on meditation is that something that I experienced too is that at the beginning I kind of felt guilty for being swept away by random thoughts. Like I should be like with my eyes closed and I should be focusing on my breath, but instead of focusing on my breath, I'm thinking about how I'm going to finish that assignment. I'm thinking about what am I going to eat for dinner. I'm thinking about, have I updated my Instagram status, my Instagram story or something. I know, so random, right? But yeah, those kind of thoughts, they enter your mind, but what you need to do is that not to get bothered by that. If you're getting distracted, that's in a way a good thing, because you're getting distracted now. If you're getting distracted now, that means that you're finding solutions to be able to deal with those distractions. What you need to do is just return the focus slowly back to the breath and to the present moment. Present moment is so very important. We all are bothered by what we did yesterday, as in the past, and we are also bothered about what's about to happen. But why not focus on the present? Because the past, you can't bring it back, and the future, no one's seen it yet. So then I think it's good to be a bit laid back in life as well and just focus on the present, because I think there is a sense of peace that comes with focusing on the present and embracing the uncertainty. No one knows what's going to happen. No one knows if you're going to be alive tomorrow. But you have this moment right now in front of you. You've got, especially if you have family and friends around you, live the moment, live the happiness, and try to smile as much as possible and try to appreciate these moments, because once these moments are gone, then they do become the past, and then the next moment will be your present moment. So definitely meditation helps you to focus on the present, to focus on one thing and not get distracted. But if you do get distracted, as we will, because we are human beings, then you need to basically return that focus back to your breath. And it may not be as simple as it sounds at first, but obviously with a lot of perseverance, with a lot of consistency, perseverance and dedication, it is something that I've experienced in my own life. It has calmed me down so very much, and it is something that, you know, I've tried making a part of my daily life. At the moment, I'll be honest, I've only been meditating like 3 times a week for 15 minutes, but even so, I found tremendous benefits, you know, such profound benefits, such as I tend to sleep better, especially if you meditate before nighttime. You will find that you tend to sleep better. If you meditate in the morning, you'll be able to see things with a lot more clarity. You'll be able to see that the colours around you are a lot more saturated. Everything is brighter. And you'll be like, wow, what is this? Because you only took out 15 minutes for yourself. Or at the beginning, you can just start off from 5 minutes and then, you know, start building your time up that way. But you'll be like, what is happening to me? Like, I did not even... It's not like I had an energy drink. It's not like I had a Lucozade or anything like that, you know, but you will feel that energy boost, and then eventually it becomes a habit. And once you start cultivating that habit again and again, you want to have that energy boost every single time. So then, you know, obviously you might want to start increasing the duration of time from 15 minutes to half an hour to 45 minutes to an hour. And also, guys, what's very important to remember is to not grow frustrated if you do get distracted. Also remember, there is no set way to meditate. A lot of people do recommend that it should be like, you know, in a dim area, in a dim room maybe, or, you know, with your back straight, or you know, sat upright and, you know, with your back straight. But that's not really important at the beginning. Especially, I would definitely recommend that, you know, you do something that is comfortable for you. If you like having a pillow like I do, have a pillow next to you, and, you know, just feel comfortable. If you're someone who wants to sit on a chair, and if you're someone who wants to sit on a chair and meditate, that is also fine. And if you're someone who wants to meditate maybe lying down, you know, just before going to bed, just lie down on your bed, then that is good. Basically, at the beginning especially, you know, you need to kind of experiment what is right for you, because what is right for one person is not going to be right for another person. So basically, you need to make the right decision for yourself. Do a lot of research, experiment, but at the beginning I would say there's also a lot of apps, meditation apps such as Headspace. The 5 minutes, but 5 minutes, believe it or not, it makes a tremendous difference. Or even if you can't do 5 minutes, that's absolutely fine. You can start with 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then start escalating your time upwards that way. Hi. So meditation also helps give the body the energy and vibration, and the reason that is because once you start getting into it and you start practicing it, so meditation also gives the body energy and vibration. You will feel some, like, because everybody is energy, right? You and I, we are energy, and because of the fact that you're focusing on one thing, which is your breath, that's why you'll feel a very strong vibration. And that vibration, basically, eventually, through meditation, you'll find that you'll be able to understand things a lot better, a lot more wisely. You'll be able to understand people a lot better. But that, obviously, it comes with consistency. It enables you to be able to create a connection with yourself. Enables you to be able to say the right thing at the right time. Sometimes we've got this inability to keep our thoughts to ourselves. Not that you shouldn't be opinionated, but sometimes we probably don't think before we say things. And because we're reflecting in meditation, that's why we ponder, you know, the way we say things. We will think twice. Through a meditative practice, you will find that you will think twice before saying anything, and whatever you do speak, you will speak wisely, you'll speak good, and you'll speak with clarity. That is something that I've noticed, and it is something that I'm working on. So, did you know meditation actually preserves the aging brain? So there was a study that was conducted, and meditators who meditated for 20 years, they had a lot more grey matter volume in the brain. So I didn't personally know what grey matter was, so I had to do a bit of Googling. So grey matter is basically the darker part of the brain, the darker tissue of the brain and spinal cord, and it consists mainly of nerve cell bodies and branching dendrites. So it's the part of the brain that is to do with the intellect, is to do with judgment, is to do with reasoning, and it's something that obviously increases. Meditators, they had a lot more of it. They were able to make rapid decisions, they were able to make quick decisions, they were witty, they were more intellectual, and the IQ levels were also higher. Meditation is also known to reduce anxiety, especially social anxiety. So, you know, sometimes when you have an event to go to, and, you know, your palms start getting sweaty, you know, your heart rate starts accelerating, and you feel like all kinds of thoughts are coming into your brain, like, you know, will people like me? Will I like them? What if they make fun out of me? When you meditate, you tend to calm your mind down, and you're able to think a lot more logically, and you'll find that your anxiety also reduces. They actually carried out an experiment at a school in San Francisco where all students were made to meditate twice a day. As a result, the GPA score increased, the attendance also increased, so children were actually more keen to go to school and learn more, not because they have to, but most likely because they want to. And basically, what they were taught were that paying attention to your thoughts, so having good thoughts and paying attention on those good thoughts. It's a bit like affirmations. So affirmations are basically everything to do with I am I am beautiful, and then you actually believe I love myself. But you can't just say like that, you actually have to believe in it, because until you don't put some faith into it, then it's not going to work, it's not going to have any impact on your life. And it also has to be said consistently, probably several times during the day. And probably now there was also this article that said that meditation should actually be introduced into the school curriculum, and I think that would be so very amazing for children, especially in our generation when kids are being taught maths, English and science, but they're not going to be using hardly any of that when it comes to life. Why aren't life lessons being taught? And especially mental health, it should particularly be taught in all schools. And I feel like the more stress we put onto this, the better it will be for our future generations, and definitely it should be made part of the school curriculum. So guys, if you have liked this meditation video, then let me know in the comments down below, and if you have found this useful in any way, then don't forget to give it a like and make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next week with another video. So if there's anything you'd like me to cover, then let me know down below, and thank you.